Hey y'all, it's CJ. I'm coming at y'all live. We are at Magic City Conjure today, getting ready to prep for Friday the 13th. As you all know, Friday the 13th is about to come at us with some crazy energy. So we want to go ahead and get our wards up, get our protections up. I have a bunch of stuff that we can find here at Magic City Conjure, and we're going to walk through all these items, and I'm going to help you prepare for Friday the 13th with a very, very simple fiery wall of protection. And we're going to do a candle. I'm going to show you guys how to do the bath, how to go ahead and prepare your home, and also a little mojo bag that we can take with us to lead us through this week to ward off all of the energy that's going to be headed toward us. So let's get started. The thing about this work we're about to do is we're going to need a couple of really, really quick things. The first thing I've got are in preparation for our candle, we've got our coffin nails. Coffin nails they're pretty hard to find, but we actually have them in stock right now at Magic City Conjure. If you don't see them, you can always just let us know. We can get you guys some coffin nails. This is one of the most important parts of tonight that we will need. We also got black cat hair, some plain old black pepper, feverfew, which is the herb, the main herb we're going to be using in this. We got cinnamon, of course. We got some red brick dust, horseshoe, saltpeter, and of course our in-house Magic City Conjure protection oil. Now for incense for protection work, I always like to use cinnamon as my main incense. On this table, we've also got some war water. We got high john root, a black obsidian, our red blag for mojo. We're using red for this protection mojo. Check out Stephanie Rose Bird's 365 Days of Hoodoo. If you haven't, this book has been a lifesaver for me. It kind of takes you through specific workings one day at a time. So be sure to check out this book too as well. And then finally, we got our protection bath salts. If y'all know me, I don't think anything is complete until you do a bath about it. And finally, and it doesn't have to be an extravagant mirror, it's just the only mirror I had on hand, but we are also gonna need a mirror. Get one from Dollar Tree somewhere, so a mirror that you don't mind breaking, because we're gonna smash this mirror. Now, when we're dressing our candle, we want to use a black and red double-sided candle. We carry these in store at Magic City Conjure. They're $7. You can find them in a lot of different places, but we definitely have them in stock for when you come pick up this kit. Go ahead and make sure that you have the red on the top, the black on the bottom. The red is for the fiery wall of protection, and then the black is for the reversal that we're going to do, because remember, this is also a reversal candle. We're really going to focus on reflecting all negative energy, not only disintegrating it before it hits us, but also reflecting it back on whoever may be bringing it to us. A lot of times bad luck is brought to us when people are throwing things at us, so this is how we're going to prepare for that. Now, the first thing I like to do is I go ahead and dress my candle. Now you're gonna take your coffin nails. Now know that you only need about 2 coffin nails per candle. Really simple stuff. You're literally just gonna sit that candle down and put those nails like so, like that, right in there. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our saltpeter and we're just gonna sprinkle it. A little bit of saltpeter. Saltpeter washes away jinxes. It removes hexes. It's amazing. We got black cat hair. Again, only a little bit is needed in our candle because we are also going to need to put this in our mojo. So we got our black cat hair, our herb, our feverfew. Get that nice and all in there. Black pepper. Now make sure you don't sneeze. Black pepper always makes me sneeze. Boop. All right. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to save that, our brick powder for last, our high john for last, our obsidian for last, the rest of your coffin nails, all of this is going to go into your mojo pouch, okay? So we're gonna leave all of that there. We're gonna break our cinnamon apart. to use our cinnamon for this mojo pouch, okay? Now, the final thing you want to do before we start dressing our candles, we're going to take our oil, and we just need a drop of our oil in that candle, okay? We don't need a lot of it. I typically just take my finger and get down in there. Now, if you don't have a candle melting gun, one of the best ways to consecrate a candle for me, one of the easiest things I always do is I'll take my ancestor candle and I'll literally just use a little bit of the wax to seal it. Not a whole lot. Definitely don't need a whole lot of it. Now, the last thing you're going to do to finish this is you're going to take your mirror, and it's easier to do this outside in a cardboard box, or the safest way to do it to protect yourself, but you want to smash your mirror into tiny, tiny little pieces and collect that dust that's going to accumulate from the mirror, and you're actually going to dress your candle with that, and you're also going to put the rest of it in your mojo. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna go get this mirror smashed, and I'll be right back with our finished candle and what that looks like. All right, y'all. So we got our candle. We got our candle all set and dressed. It is ready. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our war water, our mojo, the herbs that we were using earlier, our high john, and our black obsidian. Now, your high john and your black obsidian really are two things that you just should have on you. I know a lot of people keep them in their pockets. A lot of people keep them in their bras. Let's get this camera up so y'all can see me. A lot of people put them in their bras. It just kind of depends on what exactly how you feel, what you're led to. I personally keep high john in a little satchel on me, and that's exactly what we're gonna do with this high john here. So we're gonna throw this guy inside of this red satchel. Know that if you can't get a red satchel, any kind of red satchel will work. You can use a red flannel. It's actually preferred that you use a flannel, but we have these great little mojo bags for if you don't want to ruin your flannel, or if you just don't have one. Remember that everything's all about intention. Now we're gonna take the same herbs that we used in our candle. We're gonna use a little bit of this black cat hair. Okay. We're gonna put this black pepper. Our saltpeter. I want to note that saltpeter is not the same as normal salt. These things they're not the same. Saltpeter is a little different. So if you get your hands on some saltpeter. Also, we sell herbs here at Magic City Conjure as well. The little ounce or gram packs are like $3. They're super, super cheap, and you can always come in and get that. We got our fever herb. And finally, we are just going to add a little war water. It's okay. It's going to be a little damp, but it'll dry up. Now, this little guy gets carried with you, and bam. Now, I keep my workings around uncrossing and anything dealing with protection, anything dealing with reversals. Horseshoe is going to be your best friend. Go ahead and throw this on your altar. I typically do my horseshoe around my candle, and I'll sit it right on my altar. I'll sit my mojo on my altar and utilize this new moon that's happening right now to consecrate this candle. Go ahead and allow yourself the last thing we're going to use is this brick powder. Now, brick powder is a really, really old voodoo remedy. It's something that I use in almost everything. Now, brick powder is used in protection magic and all kinds of things. One thing we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle a little bit on this candle. And we're also going to put a little bit in our mojo. And we are also going to take this brick powder and we are going to line the front door of our house and all of our windows with this red brick powder as well. Now, for consecration and to activate your mojo and your candle, a lot of people use a lot of different methods. I personally use bowls and I use the chakras, so that's what I'm going to do. Psalms are also very, very popular. If you're confused again about which psalm again, go ahead and pick up there's a psalmist, there's a book called The Psalmist that we have in stock, and there's also 365 Days of Hoodoo, which actually has a complete list of all kinds of psalms and things that you can do with them. Again, if you are just starting out, or even if you are intermediate, no matter what level you are, this book could be extremely helpful to you. So we're going to go ahead and activate this mojo. All right, and we've got our custom Friday the 13th Mojo pack, and we've also got our Friday the 13th candle ready to go. Go ahead and light this. You can know that you can come pick up all of these items and herbs at Magic City Conjure. Or if you want to get the dress candle yourself, we can dress the candle here right for you. It's 35 bucks. And we can get those made. They won't be on the shelf, but you can request them. So be sure to do that. Also, don't forget about Conjure Fest. Coming up on October 2nd, we will have every kind of psychic, medium, fortune teller, tarot reader, oracle reader, dice thrower, bones, all of it, tea, palms. We'll have someone here that does all of it. So please be sure to come check us out then. We hope to see you then. You all stay super protected and blessed. And last but not least, don't forget to take your baths tonight, your spiritual baths, guys. Go ahead and get that protection lined up for yourself so that you don't go into this Friday the 13th right out of this Lionsgate portal. Don't get caught slipping, you know. I know I won't. Y'all stay blessed.